in the late 80s, so mine has changed. My number one is the Up North bias. It's 50 Cent. Number two,
50 Cent.
50 Cent. One of the greatest selling rapping artists of all time who killed Jay or Ja. The only reason we're not talking about Ja Rule or Fat Joe is because of 50 Cent.
Bro, you didn't just say 50 Cent's number one rapper in the past 50 years.
Yes, he's top.
But you smoke.
Top for me. Everybody, welcome back.
What's up?
Finally back. We didn't give up yet. Nah. Third episode. You know, we working through the bumps and grinds of the fact that we all have personal lives. We get sick. We have birthdays. We go on trips. I went on a nice little trip to the Bahamas on a margarita cruise. I won't give it a rave review, but it was all right. How about you?
Time. Yeah.
I had a good time. I took my mom's and we swam with the pig. The pig pooped in the water and made me get out the water.
Pigs on a cruise?
Pigs in the pool. No. There's an exhibit.
Oh, okay.
There's pigs in the water. You go out and feed the little apples and stuff. Yeah. It looked cool in the pictures. I seen one of my friends post it. I was excited. And next thing you know, I'm like, yo, this is kind of whack. They got me feeding pigs in the water.
Yeah.
Not dolphins.
Pigs.
Yeah, that just tells you how bad the cruise or how the cruise was.
Nah, man, don't do it like that. Well, what did we miss?
We missed a lot. Yeah. Let's start off with the biggest news of the last 3 weeks that people still kind of murmuring about is the top 50 rappers
of all time.
Billboard accordingly posted his hot take 50 greatest rappers, and I don't know how you feel about it. I know we revealed the list real quickly before we got on here.
I have a problem with the whole thing. Like, to me, they talked about the 50 greatest rappers of all time, and they left off some that, to me, should have been on it. Yeah. And then there was some that shouldn't have been on it. Like, the number 10. Like, I'm just going to say it. I didn't feel like Nicki Minaj should have been number 10. Like, you leave Ja Rule out? You saying she's better than Ja Rule? Come on, bro.
I'm not going to say anything. I'm saying it's all about style, and, you know, there's their list. So my question to you is, what would you say your top 5 is? Because I am my top 5. You have your top 5. And my top 5 definitely excludes at least 2 of the rappers of the top 10.
Yeah. Well.
Definitely number 2. I understand people love Kendrick Lamar, but I'm not a very poetry type of guy. But what's your top 5?
Well, number 1, I got Tupac. Number 2, I got Biggie. Number 3, I got Nas. Number 4, I have Drake. Number 5, I have T.I./Scarface because they're kind of like both really good to me, but both 4 or 5. So
you definitely have the number 2. I think you're scared to say your real number 1 and 2. You say Tupac and Biggie, but everyone has that feel. So for me, I was born in the late 80s, so mine has changed. My number 1 is the Up North bias. It's 50 Cent. Number 2,
50 Cent.
50 Cent. One of the greatest selling rapping artists of all time who killed Jay or Ja. The only reason we're not talking about Ja Rule or Fat Joe is because of 50 Cent.
Bro, you didn't just say 50 Cent's number one rapper in the past 50 years.
Yes, he's top.
But you smoke.
Top for me. Come on, dude. I'm sorry. I grew up with Beg for Mercy. I grew up for PIMP. I grew up for Candy Shop. I grew up for all 50s. Anyway, number 2 for me, rudely interrupted, is going to be Kanye West. I don't care if he's canceled or not. You can't tell me nothing until I get my money right.
Oh, God.
Number 3 will definitely be, might as well keep going, getting risky, is going to be Drake. You know, undeniable from my generation, because in 2009 I turned 21, and, you know, that was when he was popping, and we've been rocking and rolling to Drake. Number 4 definitely is going to be Lil Wayne, because, you know, Lil Wayne is more important than a lot of rappers, and he doesn't get the credit because he looks cracked out and crazy, but he's still the homie.
That's syrup.
You know, those mixtapes were phenomenal.
Yeah.
And I guess number 5, the top round out my list, I guess I'll go T.I., because T.I., he was out there. I remember a couple tracks when I was in Iraq, when I was in the Army, when I was overseas, they used to hit. You know, he has a lot of nice little records, especially now becoming a sugar daddy.
Right.
You know, whatever you like.
I just can't get over. I'm just trying to figure out how you figure at the top 50. You know, LL could have been in the top 5. They didn't put him in the top 5. LL Cool J.
You talking about the actor?
Bro, listen. Run DMC, they should have been in the top 10.
You talking about the Adidas commercial?
Bro, listen. Let me tell you the story about Adidas, okay? You know it's a German brand, right?
Yeah, they work for Nazis, didn't they?
But listen, so they was wondering why they had such an uptick in sales in America.
Right.
So they sent somebody over here, and they looked into it and kind of find out. They go to a Run DMC concert, and you got thousands of kids just holding up little shell tops.
That's
you know
cool.
what I'm saying?
Polarizing. That's like saying you like
culture.
Jordans. Yeah, I understand culture, but music isn't culture. Music is what you listen to. Culture can be manipulated, if you can say.
Well, it's already manipulated because you know who owns everything that we hear and see anyway.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I feel as if you got to look deeper than what you listen to. So with 50 Cent, for example, I like the fact that he creates shows. I understand Power is one of the greatest shows of all time. Straight up, straight down. So with 50, he transcends his music. If you listen to an interview with 50, he sounds like 50 in his music.
Okay.
Whereas you listen to, not to get hot water, but Jay-Z sounds different than his music.
Yeah, he took a lot of people's styles. They talk about Big L. They took something, Tupac. They talk about a lot of his biting other people's styles.
But if you want to look at cultural impact, Jay-Z's number one. Just like with women's artists, I'm not going to talk on women, but Beyonce is untouchable because of cultural impact and the magnification of her influence in music.
So if you look at that list, besides maybe Rick Ross, I think that everything is pretty much a northern entertainer. But what about the South? Yo, we got like mad people down here, Trick Daddy, JT Money. I mean, you had Luke. Oh,
you said, who's
bro.
JT Buddy? I know Boosie.
Boosie good too.
But I think they left Boosie off because of the fact he's very controversial.
Okay, so what about when you pull someone like Jadakiss and put him at number 46?
But he's legit. Jadakiss. You didn't see the what you call it? The verses.
Yeah, I saw the verses, but
that's why Jadakiss is amazing.
Come on, he should have been like number 10, maybe.
You feel people in the South got this little hip because they got hot in the '90s and the 2000s.
That's what we're at, baby.
Jermaine Dupri, and you got that little Atlanta track.
You should not say that because you don't know what you're talking
about.
Jermaine
Dupri got y'all hot, and then you got Ludacris who popped out, and then T.I., and then now Rick Ross. You don't. Yes, he's from the South, but he's from all over. Like, you go anywhere, you listen to Rick Ross.
What about Outkast?
I guess
got Andre 3000, but no Big Boy.
Big Boy is legit. I think because they're beefing or whatever. And Big Boy is more controversial of the two.
Yeah.
For reasons that I don't say here, but, some people out here to the culture. Some people don't.
Fair. I still can't get over the 50 Cent thing, dude.
That's you.
You're killing me with the 50 Cent.
You're from the South. You don't understand the man. You have to be
you're
there.
Saying 50 greatest rappers
and 50 Cent's
of
number
all
one
time.
For me. I got Kanye number 2. That you want to argue about that one?
That's another bad one.
What?
How you got those two guys number 1 and 2, dude? Number 1, Nas is better.
Listen,
Nas
you have Tupac as if you grew up with around Tupac, but now we know the backstories of these guys.
No,
like,
my whole issue.
Only
is
reason.
this.
Go ahead.
No, my whole issue is this. They said rappers, right?
Yeah.
Does Lauryn Hill rap or does she sing?
She's a rapper.
She's a singer.
I'm not getting hot water with women because Lauryn Hill, I know for a fact Lauryn Hill is untouchable as a woman because she sang that one song, the doo-wop song, where she's talking about men and women and then they get their act together. I think that alone sets her apart from a lot of artists. Because if you look at Nicki Minaj, she influenced a lot of the artists that are here now. Cardi B, Lotto, so on and so forth. Right. But everyone hates Nicki for whatever reason. And they feel as if she's this demonized person, but she just wants her credit. She deserves to be number 10.
Let me tell you why I have a little bit of issue with Nicki Minaj and the like.
He's gonna first
of all, how they dress. They showing our young women, they have to be a certain way to get some type of attention. Subconsciously, that programs our children to think they have to look a certain way to be accepted in their society. So when they put that at number 10, dude, we're talking hundreds of rappers.
But then you got Lil' Kim right next to her.
That's my point.
Lil' Kim started the mess.
So who are you looking to as a successful sister?
Who's a sister?
Who's a successful black entertainer?
Queen Latifah.
Yeah, Queen Latifah, MC Light, they're on there. Yeah. Way up down to 40 and way at the bottom.
But think of what do you expect? Nicki's the hottest artist. She's better. They walk so she can run.
She's Little Kim now.
She's hot now. She's not hot now. She's trash. She's quiet now. It's quiet out in the streets with Nicki Minaj.
I wouldn't know.
But Ice Spice is hot. Who? You want to talk exactly?
See, don't start that foolishness, bro. I don't know nobody know Ice Spice.
This is not a hip hop podcast. But anyway, since we're talking about these barbershop conversations, we can go for hours.
Yeah, for real.
Let's talk about your top. Since LeBron, we missed out on LeBron scoring the official record for beating Kareem as the all-time leading scorer. Forgive me. So, how do you feel about LeBron? Do you feel like he's the GOAT, number 1? Oh, GOAT James, as Shannon Sharp says.
No, he's not the GOAT.
Here we go.
It's always going to be Michael Jordan. No
Why? Because you wear shoes?
All of that. No athlete has ever transcended the art of basketball the way that Michael Jordan did. He made, even with Kobe, Kobe took his game from Jordan. Walk like him, talk like him,
chew
his gum like him.
About LeBron.
I'm getting ready to get to him in a second.
Kobe.
He came on the back end of all of them. So he stood on their shoulders.
LeBron's play style is nowhere near like Jordan.
No, he played like a linebacker, and he cries like a little baby when he get hit. Yeah, that's what happens with LeBron James. But if you look at it like this, LeBron James. That's all he do.
But as a Michael Jordan fan, Michael Jordan used to get calls. There's videos of him getting calls. There's videos of him doing all these reckless things.
But he never ran nobody over and didn't look for a foul.
That's okay.
That makes you great because you just run people over and you happen to make. If I played 20-some years, I probably could get the darn scoring title.
All right.
It didn't take Kareem 20 years.
But Kareem also is overrated. A 7'2" amazing center who's hooping
best
on
player as a center to exist.
No, that's Shaq.
Then Shaq.
That's Shaq.
No, then Dwight.
Shaq is.
Come on, bro.
You got Dwight.
Come on, bro. We're talking about one of the greatest centers. Yes, Dwight was for 8 years
Dwight's
straight,
the greatest
bro.
center because he's an Orlando fan.
Hey, man, that's part of
it. He liked Shaq until Shaq came to my favorite team, the Lakers. But let me ask you this though: what's your top 5 list then?
All right,
you go.
Okay. Number 1, of course, is Michael Jordan to me, and I'll go ahead and give LeBron number 2. I give it to him.
You got to.
I give it number 3 to Kobe. I'm gonna get a number 4 to Magic Johnson, and I'm gonna get a number 5 to Larry Bird.
So to be controversial, as a Kobe Bryant fan, as you can ask anybody that grown up with a Kobe Bryant fan, Kobe Bryant's not number 3. Sorry.
What is he?
He's top 10.
What?
He's top 10 for me.
Man, cut the cameras, man. Dude, are you serious?
Kobe's not number 3. There's no way you could put Kobe ahead of Kareem or Magic. For the magnitude, the impact, Kobe was the second greatest shooting guard of all time, besides Michael Jordan.
I'm talking mentality. I'm talking about killer. Your boy LeBron.
Yeah, this ain't a psychology test.
Yeah, well,
it's not a psychology test, not a sneaker selling contest. It's talking about basketball.
But he willed his teams, bro. That makes you like a great player. LeBron.
So does Kareem.
I go with LeBron. Magic. I go with Bird.
They wouldn't be at the top.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's like saying Shaq is the most dominant player, so you got to be number 3. But
no, he's a dominant center.
But my man took the off seasons off eating hamburgers and not practicing.
Well, they're getting kind of soft anyway. Like that was back in the day when you could bang. Michael Jordan played when you could snatch him down by his neck and throw him to the ground.
They do it now.
Foul. Yeah, but it was just a foul. You took some free throws and you kept on going. Now they're throwing people out the game.
Good.
LeBron couldn't have made it, bro. He couldn't have made it.
This is that old man talk.
He's the greatest in points. That's it.
The greatest in assists, rebounds. He averaged more on everything. He's like
been playing long enough.
Who do you have? Russell Westbrook or Oscar Robertson?
Or Russell
Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook? Bill Russell, you mean?
No, Russell Westbrook, the triple-double king.
As far as the assist guys. Yeah. I'm going with Oscar Robertson.
You never saw him play.
What do you mean? You didn't see him play because you was still swimming around. You already know. Come on, bro.
But no, Russell Westbrook, you can see the embodiment of who's a better player.
I know you ain't got no sense because you talking about Russell Westbrook.
Well, anyway, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying if we want to do a dress challenge, who dressed better, I think I'll go Oscar Robertson.
No, man. Let's not get on dressing because I keep seeing these men. No, I don't want to talk about it. But
since we're closing up, let's leave that on for another episode. The director's waving his finger at us.
Androgynous is all I'm going to say in this sickness.
He's using the big words. I'm not going to say metro, but he's using androgynous. Sounds like
you want to use metrosexual. That's not the same thing.
Better. It sounds like it's been on TV, not adrenaline.
It sounds like a magazine or something, bro. Come on, dude.
All right. Well, that's been our episode. We'll be back again talking
50
about
Cent, dog.
50 and LeBron number 1.
I hope you get your life together between now and then.
No, man. We'll talk about it later.
All right.
All right, y'all. Have a good night.
Peace.
All right.
For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable.